Hi Leo, welcome to your 11th to the 18th of December 2023. Mercury retrograde is coming up, so it's kind of a bit scatty. So like the video and comment. If you want to book the new mini read, it is available on the new website below. There is also an emergency same day, and there is also a face-to-face option and specific love and career questions. We're coming towards the end of the year, so it's a good time to just get that little refresher. You can also get it for a gift if you so choose. Okay, so let's take a look. So we do have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so someone is feeling smug. We do have improvements, but it doesn't always have to be bad that we're feeling smug. So the improvements underway could just be generally you're feeling quite happy and you're feeling quite satisfied with your results. So this can be someone who feels like they've been putting a lot of work in and now they can afford nice things, they get to go to nice places, there could be a holiday booked. It doesn't, smugness can kind of be like feeling a bit like mutton dressed as lamb, like look at me out here being able to afford this. It doesn't always mean it's mean towards other people. Of course, some Leos are smug towards they're looking down on other people, they're feeling quite satisfied. This can be a person who's got a lot but they've done a lot of bad things to get it. They could cut a lot of people down, they could throw people under the bus. I do get a sense of that with some people. But I think in general, the other side of the coin is some of you are feeling happy. So I heard happier without you. So I feel like some of you, there's a King of Swords reverse. This could be someone who's trying to get you back. Some of you could have took your power back in some way, or you are taking your power back in some way. And somebody who caused a lot of pain in your life or a lot of unsatisfaction, dissatisfaction is leaving your life. So this can be a person who this week, and you're coming up upright with the Nine of Cups, where you're feeling good in yourself, and I feel like someone's going through a bad time right now, and they might be trying to come back to you, and you're just like, come again? So I think for some of you Leos, you're fully acting right, and you're generally happy, and you're really coming to your power, you're really working on your self-improvement, you're really working on self-love, and whoever this King of Swords reversed is, he's not happy. See, now that you're coming to your power and you're improving, he wants a place at the table. But when you were falling apart and, really needed his support, he was nowhere to be seen. And that's what women need to start doing. Like, stop riding. Like, if a man doesn't show up at your worst, he doesn't deserve you at your best. And I feel like so many men these days, they just want the best version of the woman. They don't want any of the emotion or the hard stuff. They just want the good shit. Go fuck yourself. Okay, a man is supposed to be there for that, right? Like, otherwise, what's the point? So yeah, some of us could be rubbing it in though. I do get people who are goading people and rubbing people up the wrong way and generally rubbing things in people's faces. But I think that that's only going to have one outcome in the long term. But for the Leos who generally are just enjoying the Christmas season, they're enjoying all the fruits of the labour of a year, good for you. If you put in the work, if you invested, good for you. Okay? If people are goddamn salty because you pulled your shit together and did what they didn't do, sorry, but go sprinkle that shit elsewhere. Okay? So some of you Leos, you're truly just doing it from a place of, yeah, so what? And some of you, I'm not going to lie, like, you're kind of enjoying watching this person squirm because you was in a position where you were in a lot of pain over this individual. You thought you wasn't going to get over them. And now you have, and this person is kind of shocked. And so, Right, okay. But I am getting that someone is really enjoying the downfall of another person, the suffering of another person, the kind of gloating. This could be a person who's got some kind of gang mentality going on. They're trying to destroy people behind the scenes. And the way the Queen of Wands is smirking, this could be you. Okay? Yeah. So I feel like someone, now this could be being done to you, someone is working in the shadows, that's what I'm getting here, because you had the High Priestess with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I think for the Leos watching this who kind of feel like they've got people working in the shadows, strong Virgo woman, strong Pisces, what I'm getting is that someone is working in the shadows to destroy another person's business, to destroy another person's reputation. They might be doing binding work, mind control, something like that. So the High Priestess can be a dark witch and she does work on people's mind, or she does work on people's energy. This is where you do remote viewing, you do feared, stuff like that. For the Leos who don't want to hear this, it's not my problem. And for the Leos who are doing it, it's not going to be so shocking, is it? So this could be someone who's reaching out to black witches. It could be someone who's reaching out to get work done on a person. It could be someone who's reaching out to get work done to destroy a person or destroy the relationships. I definitely get that here. There's someone who's a destroyer. And again, for the Leo who's watching this, who's in a bad place, I think stuff is being done. Okay, now it doesn't have to be the ocular. Some of yours definitely is though. But some of yours, it's in general the toxic matrix, the devil matrix. It's women who are smug, women who are soulless and heartless, and they'll do anything to win. They'll destroy anybody. They'll say anything to win. So yeah, I think some of you are dealing with that. You're dealing with someone who will literally do whatever it takes to win. And if that means you get fucked in the process and you lose everything and you lose your business and you lose your relationship, that is what they'll do. So there is also an affair going on here. So what I'm getting here is it could be that someone's in a marriage and they're unsatisfied. And I'm getting that someone is just kind of done, waiting on their husband or waiting on their partner to satisfy them. So what I'm getting is like this person is now looking elsewhere. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Yeah, so we got the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, there's two things here. Leos could be supporting the wrong people. But I'm getting that this woman is looking over. Look at how this is coming up. This woman is looking over and smiling at people who are destitute, people who are struggling, people who've lost everything, people who are in sickness. This can be someone who thinks that they're superior, better than everybody else, and that is you coming up with the Queen of Wands upright. So you can see that this woman is smirking, and then we've got this Five of Pentacles. This can be someone who could help people but chooses not to. Like they kind of enjoy the sickness and the suffering of other people because it makes them feel bigger and more mighty. Okay? I'm also getting someone who's satisfied because they have done some damage behind the scenes to cause some kind of problems for someone. It can also be there's been energy work done on a relationship and now this couple is starting to have problems. They're starting to erode. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the King of Swords reversed. There's just nastiness going on in this reading. Now again, for the Leos who are acting right, I get it more as people who caused you problems, people who tried to destroy you. You're now satisfied, but it's because you acted right with the Queen of Wands upright and also the Nine of Cups. You didn't do anything back. You kept your hands clean. You didn't do anything back, so you're good. So these people have kind of felt of their own demise because of what they did to you. So it's karma. There's something about karma, the ocular, destroyer, people who tried to destroy you, you doing stuff to other people. Okay. But in general, for the Leos who are... Let's separate this because I think it will be a better reading for this week. Tell me about the Leos who are acting badly. This Queen of Wands who's enjoying all of this friction and... So we've got the Eight of Swords reversed. We've got it could be the Leo man as well. I feel like this is a person who's got a lot of power, but they've lost connection to themselves. They don't follow moral principle. They're very mean, nasty individuals. They live in accordance to power and authority in the matrix. But with the Temperance reverse, this is a person who just is not connected to their angels or to God or to... These are not nice people. This can be people who lack connection and their only power in this world is power and money and status. Like, they don't have a relationship, they don't have things of true value, it's all material. And so everything that they are is outside of them. And so they crave power and they crave authority and superiority and all that type of stuff. I'm honestly getting a person who's completely disconnected from spirit and God, and this person lives just for the matrix mentality. It's all basically power, money, greed, artifice, etc. This can be people who promise people things, but they hurt people with what they promise, okay? For the Leo woman, you could be dealing with this. You could be dealing with a man who just like, this is not a nice person. He's completely devoid internally. You know, everything about him is just external. There's nothing in there. So for some Leo women, I think you need to look at that. Where you might be acting badly is you're choosing someone like this, someone who's not going to commit to you, someone who gives you little bits of emotional energy and time, but they're just not really going to commit to you. I'm also getting someone who just doesn't take loss easy. You know, this can be a person who, if they're rejected, they'll do everything to sabotage that person. This could be accusing a man of rape. It could be ruining a person's reputation. It can be finding ways to destroy a person. Okay, for some Leos, like I said, it could be your choices. So I do think you need to look at whether people are invested, especially with the Ten of Cups reversed. So some Leos, where you're acting badly is you continue to give your body, your emotions, your energy, your full goddess self to someone who just is never going to commit to you. Even if this person is in and out, I feel like this person kind of laughs at you. Like, this person has no intention of building a life with you. They're just kind of laughing at you. They're just keeping you there. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. I'm also getting someone who wants someone at any price, and they're not willing to lose this person, but that's bad because this person knows they've got full power, full control. And for the Leos who are acting good this week, Two of Cups reversed, you're breaking it off. You're done. Okay? So sometimes when I read for Leo, Leos are like, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm not doing this. Again, take it or leave it. This is a free reading, listen or don't. I'm not here to appease you. I'm here to tell you what messages are coming through. It's called Elisa Jane Tarot. I've always been direct. If you don't like it, it's not my problem. Go take your comments elsewhere. I'm not even going to read them. I just don't care. No offence. I generally want to help people. I always have. And it's as simple as that. What I'm getting for some of yous is you're just in your power. You're happy. I think for some Leos this week who are just acting right, you're not allowing anyone to be disloyal, to use you, to exploit you. Nine of Cups with the Queen of Wands, you're just happy. That's why you're smiling. Nine of Cups is you're enjoying the Christmas season. You're enjoying your independence. You're working on self-improvements. Like, you're not in no salty shit. You're not working behind the scenes. You're not trying to convince anybody. You're in a, see that way you've got the High Priestess reversed. You're just not in this. You're not the mistress. You're not going to dark witches or manipulators or demonic things. You're generally just in your power, and it's a great week. For the other Leos, I feel like God, like, well, yeah, we'll leave it with that. God. I think that's it, basically. I think someone needs to find God. I think someone needs to they're really crossing the line, and I feel like they're becoming truly evil, and it could be someone else, it could be you. This is someone who's truly evil. It's someone who prays for the downfall of other people. It could be someone who prays for people's sickness, people's deaths. It could be someone who is in the demonic, so that in the occult they will dabble in these things. Like, they really don't care who they destroy. If it's not the darker stuff, it could be just in general. Like, this is someone who spreads gossip at the office. This is someone who will ruin people's reputations. This is a whore who'll sleep with married men, take men away from the wives and the kids. Like, this is someone who truly is low demonic. End of story. Okay, some Leos, I feel like someone had a lot of power over you and you've took your power back. So there's two energies to this week. what I will conclude with is obviously there's the affair, there's darkness, there's game playing, there's definitely in an affair. I keep hearing this a lot. Someone's very satisfied. Someone's trying to break a couple apart, and they're quite happy with that. They don't feel no qualms about it. This is someone who is completely out of touch they're completely out of touch with any kind of morality, any kind of moral principles. Like, this is a person who's lost the way, and this could be you or it could be someone else. And I've dealt with these kind of Leos, and they're just horrible parasites. I mean, they're just horrible. And they love it. You know, they love to be the centre of attention. They will steal from you. They will lie about you. They're just vile things to deal with. But that's a conversation for the Leo and God. And some of you have no interest in God, and you're going to continue on, and eventually the wheel will turn, and so will the consequences, and so will the karma, because that's how it goes, right? But I will finish with, for some Leos, it's Christmas. You've really been working on yourself. You can afford the nice things. You're enjoying life right now. You're liking the version of you that you are right now. You're not in anything where you've got to second guess it. You're not overthinking. You're just doing you. And you know something? You earned it. So keep away from people it's not your problem. If you can help people, you should. You know, the Five of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands could be a woman who's like, okay, I'm good now, or a man who's like, I'm good now. Who can I help? You know, and you're doing it from a very, very secure, balanced place. It's like, okay, can I give to the food banks for the Christmas? You know, like you're thinking about how you can now be of help because you're in a position of prominence and security and wealth, where you can now help people from an intelligent, balanced place. I think for yous this week, it's a stunning week, so I love it. And you're just not allowing anyone to come in and steal your peace and steal your happiness. It's like, I'm good, you know. Now, if something nice comes along, you're not going to reject it because you're smart, right? But you're not thirsty, you're not forcing, you're not pushing, you just chill, right? But some of yous, I think, yeah, it's really about having that conversation with yourself and God. And some of yous are too far gone. I think you're in a dark night of the soul. You're in a very dark place. You're too in deep. Your shadow's running amok. You've got yourself tangled into something, and it's really, really not good. This could also be an addiction of some kind. But just because we've done something doesn't mean we need to continue to do so. But it looks by that Queen of Wands that you're quite enjoying what you're in, and so that's dangerous, okay? Like the video, comment, have a beautiful week, and if you want to get the mini read, it is below. There is also the emergency, and there is also the face-to-face that is also on sale. I'll speak to you soon.